Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers, and today I have for us the Bell & Ross BR03-92. This is the ice white dial version, which I think looks really good with this black contrasting bezel insert here. Again, I just think this is the first Bell & Ross diver I think we've had in stock, and we received a couple of them this week. So I have a couple divers that I will certainly run through their paces and get on the channel in the next week or two. I didn't want to run them all today. I figured I'd do each one at a time. So look for some new Bell & Ross material coming here in the next couple weeks. But with this one, measured it straight across above this crown protector, so just the square part of the case here, and even 42 millimeters. And then I measured across the bezel. The bezel actually, you can looking down, you can see does stick out from the case a little bit. So 43 millimeters from the 3 to the 9 across the bezel. And then the crystal, again, moving inside even further, the crystal, I measured at an even 35 millimeters. So those are the dimensions looking at this straight on. You know, case profile, pretty slim, 12.4 millimeters thick. We have a 51.4 millimeter lug tip to lug tip. We have roughly, again, I measured this a couple times. I came up with 23.5 millimeter lug width. I didn't actually go on the website to see if it's listed there, but again, I measured it 2 or 3 times, 23.5. At the very widest part, again, flush to the lugs here, was 31.5 millimeters. So pretty thick coming off of the case. And then it does taper down to, again, I measured 23.5. So I measured the lug width here the same as the buckle. You have the BR logo on the Tang style buckle. I will say this rubber strap is extremely comfortable, very subtle, and it wears very comfortably, even though it's a larger watch. Measured this at 156.2 grams, solid stainless steel case back. Let's see, what else did I not cover? Signed, screw down crown, again, 300 meters water resistance. And this has the Bell & Ross caliber 302, 38 hours of power reserve. It's essentially a modified Salida SW300 movement inside there. So bezel action, pretty good. Very, very little back play. Again, pretty good bezel action. And again, if you like a white dial diver, something different for sure, square case. I know it's not for everybody. Let me throw this on wrist again. 6 3/4 inch wrist. This is quite a large watch for me personally. However, again, the strap is really comfortable, and as large as it doesn't feel as large just wearing it. Again, don't get me wrong, it's certainly, square cases in my opinion do wear larger, and it does look, you know, quite large when I'm looking at it through my phone here, but it does wear very comfortable. It sits very flat on the wrist, pretty thin, and again, this strap's very comfortable. So if you like the look of one, I would highly recommend trying to see if you can find somewhere maybe to try one on. Would love to see this offered in a smaller version. I think this would be fantastic for folks, myself, with maybe a sub 7-inch wrist. But regardless, I think it looks great. You got the date window hidden down there at 4:30. Let me hit the lights, give you a lume. Good lume. Like I said, I hit the ring light on this for just maybe 5 seconds, so I get charged pretty quick there. I think the lume looks great. So let me know what you think of these divers. Bell & Ross, again, BR03-92. Thanks for viewing. If there's anything I can do for you, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com, and we'll see you in the next video.